Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. We're going to talk to you a little bit about Turbo. We're also going to set the scene a little bit to see what in the world has been going on in these wonderful markets of ours. So I want to encourage everybody to, if you like what you see on the channel, just ask you to like and subscribe to us. We are definitely growing, and we just want you to join us on the journey. One of the things I want to mention very quickly is that I noticed looking back in the history books, so to speak, that more millionaires, I would say more more people were made wealthy during the Great Depression than in any other time in the history of America. So one of the things you want to understand about when you have very, very, very depressing economic times in the Great Depression, when you have very challenging times, what happens is that those who are resilient and that build businesses and also invest very wisely, investing in cheap stocks or things that have fallen. Also, how can I say, people who are even, know how to use the market to their advantage at this particular time. Those are going to be people who are going to come out the winners, the most resilient people. Because look, when you are able to smartly navigate your way during these challenging times, you can do anything. It's like living in New York. The song says, if I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. And during that particular time in American history, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere because it's such a challenging place. One of the things we're dealing with is such challenging times that if you can do this, you can do anything. Now, let's just go ahead and talk about what we should do. Remember, although we say that, nothing we say on the channel is financial advice. But let's move a little bit talking about what's happening right now. Bitcoin, good people, is below 80,000. If you have any type of money at this particular time to invest, Bitcoin should probably, I would say, be your top priority. Ethereum is below 1,500 at 1479. That's a very good price. XRP being below $2 is very nice. Now, some of these, look, let's just be honest with ourselves. If you're able to discipline yourself, nibble a little bit at some of these and hold them, you're going to be golden in like a year or two. Main thing is don't overexert yourself, don't overstress yourself. Make sure that you still have your emergency money and other things available just in case something happens. But besides that, this is a great market for all of us. Now, Cardano's looking pretty good at 57. Uh, oh my, Avalanche is at $16. So guys, I'm telling you, got some great prices here. Sui is under $2. I'm just curious right now. I just want to see a little bit more. Ondo is at 72, etc. So I'm telling you, these are some prices that you will not see for a while. Even if you do see them for a while, by this time next year or 2 years from now, you ain't gonna see nothing close to this. All of this fear that's going on, and notice right now, from what we see in the markets, is 15 is that extreme fear. You're not going to be able to see this all the time. Uh, Even though this is like a really a challenging time, sooner or later, all this is going to move out of the way. Bitcoin dominance, 62.6%. Ethereum is way down. Others are going up. So that means the other altcoins are going up. Speaking of going up, we're looking for this guy, Turbo, to go up sooner or later. But Turbo's been standing strong, guys. According to the community sentiment, it is still 91% bullish. And so you got to keep that in mind. One thing I know for sure, when you're dealing with meme coins, they are more likely to fall faster than anything else, as far especially they fall faster than utility coins when it comes to tough times. But the thing about Turbo is that there are so many people in the community that are not going to let this sucker die. I'm looking right here, even on crypto, what's this, coin market cap alone, I see that there are over 100,000 followers for Turbo. Guys, matter of fact, let me click just for the heck of it. Hey, now, over 100,000 followers for Turbo. Um, one of the things you got to understand, we got a community that big, it's not going to fail. The reason why is because the community is going to stay together. And when times actually do turn back around, you're going to see the community rise up. I noticed some people were saying something about utility. Don't forget that Turbo also has its own utility. Turbo also has its own swap. You know, Turbo is also an AI coin. This is just not some not some meme coin that has no utility. Don't forget that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a video about Turbo when we did some information in detail. I'm going to leave that video in the description below just to give you guys a heads up. The Turbo is not just some Johnny come lately coin. Turbo is really going to be standing strong. Everything's getting beat up right now, but the resilience of the community is very nice. Just going to say that. Looking at the market cap is close to 100 million right now, which is really nice. So that means it's got a long ways to roll. I mean, in my opinion, and in my opinion, not financial advice, but in my opinion, I think that once things start turning around, Turbo is gonna at least get to, I'm gonna say, a billion market cap. It's already been there before. The thing about it is we're just dealing with these tough times. Now, let's just talk about what's going on with the community. I saw this little tidbit right here. It says, Turbo, real strength is force in the storm. Through chaos, conviction shines brightest. Stay focused, stay grounded. The community knows the way. So right here we got the Turbo guy. Looks like he's planting some flowers, etc. And right now we need to plant our own, how can I say, resilience. We need to plant that within our hearts so that we can stand like a tree. Thing about it is, man, yeah, times are challenging, times are tough, but at the same time, you got to realize that Turbo is going to come forth, how can I say, very, very well. Now, let's just talk a little bit more about Turbo as far as like we see where where we are right now. I'm trying to see if I can remember the all-time high price. I think it was like a penny and some change. Let me see where I'm at. Where are we? If I can get that to go down. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So it looks like the high was at, let's see, 0.0015. So, oh, wait a minute. It's a little bit over a penny. 0.014. Okay, so that means it was a little bit over a penny, which is really good. If at this point we were getting back to the all-time high, that'd be approximately a little bit less than 10 times, but just a little bit of a heads up on that information right there. Now, if you take a look, and I'm going to look at the different days here as we go through Turbo. Let's see what we got. 7-day. Let's see if I can go back for a moment. Scroll up. Let me do that real quick. Try to make my way back up on this chart. But when I'm looking at the 7-day right here, let me refresh this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that'll probably make it easier on me. All right, 7-day. I'm going to press log. 7-day. 7-day is going to be a little bit tougher. It's at 18% as far as the amount down. Over the month, that's really, compared to a lot of cryptos, that's not bad at all. 30 and like, let's see, over the year, I think Turbo's still up on the year. Let's see, yeah, up at like 85%, almost double. So even in the midst of these tough times, Turbo's doing pretty doggone well. Guys, what I'm going to say to you right now, when I'm looking at the 1 day, it's only 1%. When I'm looking at the 7-day, yeah, that's a little bit challenging. I noticed the month, though, it's really not as bad as most crypto coins at the moment. Turbo's most likely going to be making its way back up. Once we get a little bit of stability, get some of this craziness behind us, once we do that, we're going to be quite fine. This is one of the best meme coins to invest in. This one and Toshi are the two that I'm really looking at, saying, hey, let's stay with these. I know there are other meme coins out there, and I know somebody can make a case for the other ones that they're, oh, this is better, this is better, this is better. But I'm just going with the ones that I feel myself there are winners. You can't go with every single meme coin. You can't go with every single coin. So the coins that you see me actually show you are the ones that I feel personally have the best conviction as far as like this thing is going to go forward. Like when I talk about Undo, when I talk about, whether it's XRP or something like that, those are the coins that I'm feeling like, okay, this is absolutely going to make people money. It's not going to have us in the red. So Turbo and Toshi and other ones like that, the ones that I definitely feel are going to make us super strong. But anyways, this is Al with Real Life Investing. Let's just go ahead and cut it off right here because I just want you guys to know Turbo community is strong. Might as well stay strong with it. Have a great one.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.